What if I told you the one thing a narcissist fears the most isn't confrontation, isn't revenge, it's you realizing you don't need them. It's you waking up, stepping into your power, and becoming completely untouchable. That's what makes them suffer. See, narcissists thrive on control. They manipulate, they gaslight, they twist reality to make you feel small, because as long as you're doubting yourself, they win. But the moment you take back your power, the moment you stop playing their game, that's when their world starts to crumble. If you don't break free, if you don't recognize their tactics, they'll keep draining your energy, your confidence, your happiness, keeping you stuck in a cycle where they always come out on top. But when you learn what truly hurts a narcissist, when you shift the focus back to yourself, you don't just escape their grasp. You make them irrelevant. So how do you do it? How do you make a narcissist suffer without ever lifting a finger? Stick with me, because I'm about to show you the 6 most powerful ways to turn the tables permanently. Let's get into it. 1, starve their ego. Silence is power. And sometimes the most powerful move you can make is no move at all. Narcissists crave attention, positive or negative. Take that away, and you take away their power. Your silence will be louder than their noise. Let me tell you something. Your silence is more powerful than their words. Narcissists thrive on attention. They want your energy, your reaction, your frustration. They feed off it like fuel, using it to control you, to get inside your head. The moment you engage, the moment you try to reason with them, argue with them, or prove yourself to them, you've already lost. Because that's exactly what they want. But here's the secret. Starve their ego. Give them nothing, no anger, no frustration, no explanations, just silence. And watch how quickly they lose their grip. See, in life, there will always be people who try to bring you down, make you feel small, make you question your worth. Some will insult you, some will manipulate you, some will push your buttons just to see if they can control your emotions. But you have a choice. You don't have to react. You don't have to play their game. Think about it. If someone is yelling at you and you refuse to engage, what happens? They eventually stop. If someone tries to argue with you and you remain calm, collected, and unfazed, they start looking foolish. Because your power is in your peace. Narcissists hate that. They want chaos. They want conflict. They want to live in your head rent-free. But when you refuse to give them your energy, when you refuse to let them control your emotions, they start to fade. They start to realize you're not their puppet anymore. This doesn't mean you let people walk all over you. No, not at all. It means you choose wisely where to invest your energy. It means you understand that not every battle is worth fighting, especially when the person on the other side isn't looking for resolution. They're just looking for control. So how do you apply this to your daily life? Simple. When someone tries to provoke you, pause, take a breath. Ask yourself, do they deserve my energy? When a toxic person sends negativity your way, don't match it. Rise above it. Stay focused on what actually matters. When a narcissist tries to gaslight you, confuse you, pull you into their game, step back. Let your silence be your answer. Because the truth is, the strongest person in the room isn't the one who yells the loudest. It's the one who stays calm, collected, and in control. And when you learn to master that, you become untouchable. 2, elevate yourself. Success is the best revenge. A narcissist wants you stuck, doubting yourself. But let me tell you something. You rise, you grow, you win, and you leave them behind. Focus on yourself, your success, your peace. That's how you make them suffer, by proving they never had control over you. Listen, the best way to make a narcissist suffer isn't by fighting them, arguing with them, or trying to prove them wrong. It's by proving to yourself that they never had power over you. It's by winning in life. It's by succeeding in a way that makes them realize they never broke you. Because here's the truth. Narcissists want you to stay stuck. They want you doubting yourself, questioning your worth, living in fear of their judgment. They want to be the voice in your head that tells you you'll never make it. But let me tell you something. That voice is a lie. And the best way to silence it, rise. Every time you focus on yourself, every time you work toward your goals, every time you choose peace over drama, you take back your power. You shift the focus from them to you. And that's what they hate the most. Because narcissists want to be the center of your world. But here's where it gets real. Success isn't just about proving something to them. It's about proving it to yourself. It's about realizing that your worth was never tied to their approval. It's about growing into the person you were meant to be, not out of spite, but out of purpose. So how do you apply this to daily life? Simple. Focus on your goals, not their opinions. Maybe they told you you weren't good enough. Maybe they laughed at your dreams. Good. Let that fuel you. Every time you feel doubt creeping in, remind yourself, your success is your answer. Invest in yourself. Read that book. Take that course. Hit the gym. Build the life you deserve. Because every step you take toward your best self is a step away from their control. Let go of the need for validation. A narcissist wants you to seek their approval, but the truth is, you don't need it. Your value isn't defined by what they think. It's defined by what you do. And here's the most powerful part. When you truly move on, when you grow, when you thrive, nothing bothers them more. Not because you're trying to hurt them, but because you've become untouchable. You've outgrown their games. And that's the moment you win. So don't waste time trying to make them see your worth. Show yourself. Build. Grow. Become everything they said you couldn't be. Because at the end of the day, your success isn't just revenge. It's freedom. 3. Set boundaries. Control what you allow. You teach people how to treat you. A narcissist will test you, push you, break your limits, unless you set them firm. The moment you stop allowing them to walk over you, they start losing their grip. Your boundaries are your power. Let me tell you something. You teach people how to treat you. Every time you allow disrespect, every time you let someone cross your line without consequences, you send a message. This is okay, but it's not okay, and it's time to change that. See, narcissists don't respect boundaries, they test them. They push, they manipulate, they see how far they can go, not because they're strong, but because they feed off control. They want to break your limits, wear you down, make you feel like you don't have a say in your own life. But here's the truth, you do. The moment you start setting boundaries, the moment you start saying, no, I won't allow this, everything changes. Because boundaries aren't walls, they're doors. They don't keep the world out, they let the right people in. And when you learn to set them, you don't just protect your peace, you take back your power. So how do you apply this to daily life? 1. Get clear on what you allow and what you don't. Before you can enforce boundaries, you have to know what they are. Ask yourself, what behaviors drain my energy? What kind of treatment makes me feel disrespected? What do I need to feel safe and valued? Once you know, write it down. Make it real. Because when you're clear on your standards, you stop settling for less. 2. Say no without guilt. Narcissists and toxic people will test you the moment you say no. They will guilt trip you, gaslight you, call you selfish. But let me tell you, setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's survival. You don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace. No is a full sentence. And when you say it with confidence, you make it clear you're not here to be controlled. 3. Enforce consequences. A boundary without consequences is just a suggestion. If someone crosses your line, follow through. Stop engaging, remove access, walk away if necessary. Because when you stand firm, you send a message. I respect myself too much to tolerate this. And let me tell you, the people who truly value you will respect your boundaries. The ones who don't, they are only there to take advantage of you. The bottom line, setting boundaries isn't about shutting people out. It's about protecting your energy, your time, your peace. It's about taking control of what you allow into your life. And when you do that, when you stand firm in who you are, you stop being someone's pawn and start being your own person. And that's real power. 4, stay unbothered. Nothing hurts more than indifference. Narcissists thrive on reactions. They want to see you upset, broken, questioning yourself. But when you stay calm, unshaken, when you let them talk and keep walking, that's what drives them crazy. Show them they don't matter and they'll crumble. Let me tell you something. Narcissists want your reaction. They want your frustration, your anger, your pain. They feed off the drama, off your emotions, off the energy you give them. Because the moment you react, they win. But here's the truth. When you stop reacting, when you stop letting them get to you, you take away their power. See, life is full of people who will try to bring you down, test you, make you feel small. Some will criticize you, insult you, or try to push your buttons just to see if they can control your emotions. But the strongest person in the room, they don't respond to nonsense. They stay calm, focused, and unshaken. Because when you're unbothered, when you stop giving them your energy, they start to crumble. So how do you apply this to daily life? 1, master your emotions. A narcissist wants you to react because they can't handle someone who's in control of their own mind. So practice this. Pause before you respond. If someone insults you, let it roll off. Does their opinion change who you are? No. Then it doesn't matter. If someone tries to provoke you, take a deep breath and walk away. Silence speaks louder than words. If someone spreads lies about you, let your actions be your response. The truth always reveals itself. Your peace is your power. The moment you master your emotions, you become untouchable. 2, stop explaining yourself. You don't have to justify your choices to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Some people don't want clarity, they want control. And the more you explain, the more they twist your words against you. So stop. Let your life speak for itself. 3, protect your energy. Not every battle is worth fighting. Not every insult needs a response. The moment you stop giving your attention to negativity, you start focusing on what actually matters: your growth, your success, your peace. Ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? Is this worth my energy? Will engaging with this help me grow? If the answer is no, walk away. Keep moving. Stay focused. The bottom line, the greatest revenge isn't anger, it's indifference. It's showing them they don't matter. It's living your life so well that they become irrelevant. So let them talk, let them throw their little jabs, because while they're watching you, you're leveling up. And that's real power. 5, build an unbreakable mindset. Confidence is kryptonite. A narcissist preys on insecurity. They want you to doubt, hesitate, second guess. But when you know who you are, when you walk with confidence, purpose, and self-respect, they lose their grip. Nothing frustrates a narcissist more than a person they can't manipulate. Let me tell you something. Narcissists prey on insecurity. They want you doubting yourself, questioning your worth, needing their validation. Because when you don't know who you are, you're easier to control. But when you build an unshakable mindset, when you walk with confidence, when you know your worth, nothing they do can touch you. That's their kryptonite. That's what destroys their power over you. Because the truth is, confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about certainty. It's about knowing exactly who you are, what you deserve, and refusing to let anyone make you feel less than that. So, how do you apply this to daily life? 1. Stop seeking validation. Narcissists want you to look to them for approval. They want you to feel like you need them to define your value. But listen, your worth isn't up for debate. You don't need someone else to tell you you're enough. You were enough before they doubted you. You were enough before they tried to break you. And you'll still be enough long after they're gone. So stop waiting for permission to be confident. Own it. Right now. 2. Reprogram your mind. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. And it starts with what you tell yourself every single day. Start speaking to yourself with respect. No more negative self-talk. No more "I can't." Affirm your strength. Every morning, remind yourself, I am powerful. I am in control. I am unstoppable. Challenge the lies you've been told. If someone made you feel like you weren't enough, prove them wrong, not with words, but with actions. Because the way you speak to yourself becomes the way you see yourself. And when you change your mindset, you change your life. 3. Walk like you own the room. Listen, confidence isn't just a mindset, it's a presence. It's the way you carry yourself, the way you move, the way you speak, the way you command respect without demanding it. Stand tall, shoulders back, head up. Speak with certainty, no more questioning yourself. Move with purpose. Walk like you belong, because you do. And when you start carrying yourself like someone who knows their worth, people will treat you differently. Narcissists will realize they can't shake you, and that will drive them crazy. The bottom line, confidence is a shield. When you believe in yourself, no insult, no manipulation, no toxic person can break you. So stand tall, speak with power, own your worth. Because once you do, you become unstoppable. 6. Forgive, but never forget. Move on without looking back. Don't carry their poison with you. Forgive, not for them, but for you. Let go, move forward, but never forget the lessons. Because when you truly move on, when you stop caring about their existence, that's when they've lost. That's when you win. Let me tell you something. The greatest victory you can have over a narcissist is moving on without looking back. Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Because the moment they realize they no longer have a place in your mind, in your heart, in your life, that's the moment you truly win. See, narcissists want to linger in your thoughts. They want you replaying past conversations, doubting your choices, wondering if you should have done something differently. They want you stuck. Because as long as you're still emotionally connected to them, whether through anger, pain, or resentment, they still have control over you. But when you truly move on, when you release the past, let go of the pain, and focus on your future, nothing breaks them more. Because they never expected you to rise without them. So how do you apply this to daily life? 1. Cut the emotional cord. Moving on isn't just about physical distance. It's about cutting the emotional ties that keep you bound to them. Stop replaying the past. The what-ifs and should-haves will only drain you. The past is done. You don't live there anymore. Release the need for closure. Some people will never admit their wrongs, and that's okay. You don't need their apology to heal. Let go of resentment. Forgiveness isn't about them. It's about freeing yourself. Holding on to bitterness only keeps you trapped in their energy. 2. Focus on your future. The best way to move on is to build a life so fulfilling that they become irrelevant. Set new goals. Start focusing on what excites you, what fuels you, what makes you feel alive. Surround yourself with positive energy. Toxic people drain you. Healthy people inspire you. Choose wisely. Create a new version of yourself. Every time you work on yourself, your mindset, your health, your growth. You become someone they no longer recognize. 3, make peace with the past. You can't change what happened, but you can change how you let it shape you. Instead of being bitter, be better. Instead of holding on to pain, hold on to lessons. Instead of letting them define your story, write a new one. The bottom line, the most powerful thing you can do isn't proving them wrong, it isn't revenge, it isn't even making them suffer. It's moving on and thriving. So close that chapter, step into your future, and never look back. There you have it. The 6 ways to completely take back your power and make a narcissist regret ever crossing your path. Remember, it's not about getting even, it's about moving forward and thriving without them. When you set boundaries, build your confidence, and start living your life without their control, they lose. And that's the ultimate form of revenge, your freedom. So how do you make them suffer without lifting a finger? By choosing to elevate yourself, by focusing on your growth, and by refusing to let their toxicity steal your peace. The moment you walk away and keep growing, they realize they never had the hold on you they thought they did. I want to hear from you. What do you think? Have you had to deal with a narcissist, and how did you handle it? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I love hearing from you, and I'm here to support you on this journey. If you found this video helpful, you're not going to want to miss what's coming next. In my next video, I'll dive deeper into how to strengthen your mindset to stay unbothered by anyone who tries to tear you down. Click the video on your screen right now to keep leveling up your life. I'll see you there.